Hi, my name is Imtiaz Ibrahim and my student ID is 3036915. I am pursuing masters from Federation University. The name of my course is Master of Technology in ERP Systems and Business Analytics. This video is regarding Sprint 3 of our project. This is a part of the project, and this is for Sprint 3. The Sprint 3 started on 25th of May 2020 and ended today, that's 7th of June 2020. We are a team of 5 members. My team members are Priyanka, Rinki, Nazia, Sabah, and myself. The number of hours that we worked in this particular sprint are um, Priyanka did 40 hours, Rinki did 32 hours, Nazia 16, Sabah 12 hours, and myself 16 hours. The name of our project is Find Vehicle Near You platform. We have almost completed the project, and there are some parts on which we are still working, like the geolocation part of the project and the payment gateway, and we'll hopefully finish it soon. The user stories that we included in this part 3 or the sprint 3 of the project were low priority user stories, as we completed the high priority and the critical user stories in sprint 1 and sprint 2. The user stories are the components of the sprint 3 that we worked upon were the content management, the penalty management, geolocation part, the payment gateway part, and the feedback part, and the push email or the email notifications that will be sent to the owner or the renter when he or she books a car through this website. And in this sprint 3, we mostly worked on the geolocation part of the project and the payment gateway part of the project, and we are still working upon it because we are still pending with some part of these two tasks mostly, and we are still working on these two parts, and that is geolocation and the payment gateway part. Rest we have completed almost all the user stories, and we'll hopefully finish it within a few days, and we are also working on the writer part as well. Actually, we had some issues with the payment gateway part of the project and the geolocation part of the project, so we are still working on it. And this is the team component or the team contribution for this particular sprint. I as a team member worked on the diagrams of the project, the analysis part of the project, as I'm a non-coder part of non-coder member of the team, and I worked on diagrams. Apart from that, I did some research on the geolocation part of the project and the payment gateway part as well, because we were facing some issues. We are facing some issues with the geolocation part, especially in this project, and I did help with my I did help my team members with did some research on some did some research on the geolocation part, especially for sprint 3. What I can accomplish as a team member in this sprint 3 of the project is, as I said, I worked on diagrams. I did some research on geolocation part, and I did some research on payment gateway part as well. As a non-coder part or non-coder member of the group, I did not work much on the coding part, and I mostly worked on as I said, the diagrams and the analysis part of the project, and apart from that, I did just some research on case studies and some other parts of the project as well. Um, what I learned from this sprint 3 of the project is that I got to know something about the geolocation part of the project actually. I mean, how geolocation is actually works with the website, or how is a map embedded in the website. I never worked on the geolocation part of geolocation part before, or I never did a project on this, and it was a kind of new learning for me. And I also did some research, as I mentioned, on the payment gateway part as well. And finally, why I have also mentioned this in my previous videos as well. The restrictions due to COVID-19 created a kind of problem for us. It would have been a good experience altogether in the university. Though it's going good, we are getting a good support from our teachers, from our professors, but still they have to take care of a lot of students. And again, this is again an online system wherein your teacher cannot be available all the time, but still they are giving their best. Um, and one problem that we faced in this project is the communication gap with the client. Every time we sent an email to the client, he never responds on time, and we only did two meetings with the client, and we actually never get we never got any help from the client regarding the project. So this was something that could have been better actually, if we would have got some help from the client on this project. Otherwise, we it was going, it is still actually going well. The teachers are actually um, giving their best, and they are helping all the students very well. Thank you so much. This video is for the sprint 3 of my project, and I hope you will like it. Thank you.